Hello, welcome to Daily News from Ajayat TV. Scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. The House of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom continues to hold its scholarly meetings on a daily basis. These meetings are attended by religious scholars, clerics and seminarians, as well as the general public. In the latest meeting that was hosted at the house of the Grand Jurist, instruments of music, the knowledge of a judge, feeding najas foods to someone, regulations for divorce, conditions of salat for a traveler, the rijat, and etc., and other topics were discussed. Iraqi pilgrimage caravan visits house of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. Tens of Iraqi pilgrims from Suq al-Shuyukh city of Iraq arrived at the house of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom last Wednesday, November 30th. These visitors commemorated the martyrdom of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, and listened to a speech by Sayyid Mustafa Mustajab ad-Dawah. It is worth noting that these pilgrims also attended the scholarly meetings of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Pristina federal government hosts representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Kosovo. The federal government of Pristina, the capital of Republic of Kosovo, welcomed Sheikh Saleh Sibvey, the representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Canada. During this official visit to the government offices, the governor and members of the provincial council, dignitaries and government officials welcomed Sheikh Sibvey. In this visit, Sheikh Sibvey talked about the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi as a leading figure in advocating peaceful coexistence and combating radicalism, extremism, and religious violence. The governor of Pristina appreciated these efforts and offered mutual dialogue as a means to promote moderate Islam. Further in this travel, Sheikh Sibvey visited Mother Teresa Cathedral. This was the first time an Islamic delegation were hosted at this monumental site. Representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi attends seminar in Beirut, Lebanon. Sheikh Jalal Maash, one of the representatives of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, attended a cultural event titled Role of Scholars in the Awakening of Nations in Beirut, the capital of Lebanon. During this conference, Sheikh Maash talked about the great character of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, and the legacies of this noble lady. Sheikh Ibrahim Amili was the next keynote speaker who talked about the life of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. Sheikh Mohammad Ali Amili also spoke at the event via video call. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi celebrates birthday of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, in Lebanon. The office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Lebanese capital, Beirut, held a ceremony to celebrate the birthday of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. The ceremony was attended by Sheikh Jalal Maash, one of the representatives of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. He talked about the unknown universal messages of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, in his speech. He then introduced a book about sayings of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, written by the martyr Sayyid Hassan Shirazi. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center celebrates birthday of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, in Baghdad, Iraq. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center, affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, held a ceremony to celebrate the birthday of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. Tens of believers attended this ceremony, in which the poets recited poetry about the virtues and legacies of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. Fatima Zahra Institute donates aids to needy in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Fatima Zahra Institute, affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, donated aids to needy families. These aids were given out on the birthday of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. These aids consisted of cash handouts, electric heaters, and stoves. Mohammad Amin Foundation prints Quran with English translation. Mohammad Amin Foundation, affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Kuwait, prints the English Quran in collaboration with Sariqia Institute. This effort is aimed at universalizing the message of Islam and the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, in compliance to the directives of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. It is worth noting that several branch offices of Mohammad Amin Foundation in different parts of the world have been translating major Shia books, as a result of which many people were educated about the Shia Islam and embraced the faith. Mohammad Amin Foundation has already books translated in English, French, Portuguese, Chinese, Swahili, Azeri, Turkish, Korean, Urdu, Mehri Ethiopian, Indonesian, Hindi, Bengali, Filipino, Malay, etc. Baraka Foundation holds weekly ceremonies in holy Karbala, Iraq. Baraka Foundation in the holy city of Karbala held a ceremony at the AhlulBayt Husseiniyya to celebrate the birthday of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. Tens of believers attended the ceremony and listened to a speech by Sheikh Abbas Nasiri. It is worth noting that the Baraka Foundation is affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, headquartered in Baghdad.